Hey, how's it going, everyone? I have another brand new product review today for you. This product was sent to you by the amazing people over at Holystone. Huge thank you to them for sending me this out for review. This is the brand new released HS110W FPV Builtin 720p HD live video recording camera with a 2.4 gigahertz 6-axis gyro quadrocopter. If you look on the front, you can see all around each blade you have prop guards. This is to protect not only yourself but those around you from getting injured. Just in case the drone were to malfunction and one of the blades might slip off, you'll be well protected with the prop guard all the way around. Now, one thing I thought was pretty cool is the fact that it has a gravity sensor. So it has automatic intelligence inside to know how fast you're ascending and descending, and it adjusts accordingly, so that way there's not too much turbulence and you have an easier time landing the drone. Now, the camera built in, you'll see, is right under the drone, and it features a full 360 3D range of motion. So by utilizing the camera along with the app that you download, you can easily see what the drone sees on your mobile phone or your tablet. Also inside, they were nice enough to throw in a 4GB memory card, so you can record all your amazing adventures and broadcast them online. Take a look up at the top. It has a high-performance 650 milliamp lithium battery with a dual protective board against overcharging and over-discharging. To use this drone, all you need is 4 AA batteries and a micro USB charging cord that comes included. Another really great feature to have is it has one key start design, so you only have to press just one button and automatically lift into the sky without having to fiddle around having it take off. Also, the camera has real-time video and image transmission, so when you're recording the video, since the image stabilizes itself, you don't have to worry about how the drone is positioned. Now, take a look inside the box and just see everything that this drone has to offer. Now, these are all the components you're going to get inside. You're going to get the remote controller, along with the drone in the middle, and the included prop guards that you have to attach yourself, which should be pretty easy. As you see, you have your indentations to easily wrap it around. One thing I'm really liking is this really cool design. You have Holystone branded in the middle, along with these really cool silver arrows embossed right into the drone itself. If you look closely, you see these little slits on each propeller. These are to increase airflow and make the drone more aerodynamic, so that way it's a lot easier to stabilize. Taking a look at the controller, you have your joysticks. One is to move left and right, and then one is to move the drone up or down. You also, as I mentioned before, your automatic switch in the middle for your power. Take a look at the bottom. You'll see it has a status bar, so you can change the different speeds all the way from speed 1 to speed 4, depending on how fast you want to move. You also have the possibility to roll the drone if you want to do crazy acrobatics in the sky. And you can either choose 2 different styles between normal or... At the top, you'll see you have a little connector. This is where you can attach your phone directly, so that way you don't have to hold the controller in one hand and then hold your phone in another. Since you have them both in the same area, you can view the drone camera right off the screen of your phone. It's easier to fly. Next, we get the charging cable with a micro USB to USB charging. You also see they went with the flat wire to ensure the longevity of the cables inside, that they don't fray and tear as easily as if you were to have a rounded cable. Next, you get the attachment for your phone. So what you want to go ahead and do is just clip it onto the device on the controller. And it also has a built-in extender depending on if you might have a slightly bigger phone, like a Samsung Galaxy S7 or an iPhone 6 Plus. On the inside, you'll see you have some rubber guards to keep your phone from getting scratched, and also to create a tighter seal so that way when you're flying your drone, your phone doesn't accidentally fall off the controller and it goes crashing into the ground. You get the propeller guards, which I definitely would use, because no matter if you're an experienced drone flyer or if this is your first time. Also, if your drone did happen to hit the ground, your propellers would be well protected, because even from the smallest height, they could easily chip or break off. Next inside, they were nice enough to throw in a few extra propellers, just in case one of yours breaks, along with a portable charger to charge up your drone. On the bottom, you'll see this is where you plug in your USB, and you can plug the other end into the drone itself. You also have a micro USB to charge the charger individually. Up at the top, you will see you have an option to use a carabiner clip, just in case you want to have it attached to a belt loop or your backpack, so that way you can easily find it and don't lose it. Now take a look at the drone itself. You'll see on all four corners you have your propeller blades, along with the attachment for your prop guards. On the bottom, this is where you're going to get your 720p camera, and it has full range of motion to be able to spin 360 degrees, so you can see exactly what you're viewing. And also, when the drone lands, instead of coming in contact directly with the plastic part, you have these extra guards on the bottom to create a nice soft landing. Now I'm going to start assembling the drone by attaching the prop guards, and I'm going to show you what app to download. And I'm going to take it outside, and we're just going to test how well it flies, and also how good the camera is. So this is what the drone's going to look like with all the prop guards installed. It's very easy to do with the little holes that you have on the outer edges of the propeller, as long as with the little rods attached to the prop guards themselves, making it very easy to. So next, what you're going to do, now that you have everything all set up, go into your app store and download an app called SJA1003 FPV. That's the app that'll sync up with your drone. Now this is what the app's going to look like when you download it, and all you have to do is just hit play to get started. This is what the interface is going to look like. Now a couple of the options you have your camera and video option, so at any given point when you're flying your drone, you can hit that camera option to take a picture, or video to record any video that you might want to. You also have a folder option. This is going to be where your saved video clips are. You can go into 3D mode. You can reverse. You also have the drone automatically shut off when you're not using it. Some other cool options integrated to the app itself. What you're going to go ahead and do is, if you take a look at the back of your drone, you have your power button. So just turn that on and you see the lights begin to flash. And then you can turn that off again to turn off. The only thing I had wished is the fact that the controller, I wish they would include one set of batteries that came any batteries, whether it be super alkaline, Polaroid, anything like that. Flip over your controller, you'll see you have the battery compartment on the back. So let me just go ahead and start those real quick. When you have your remote controller all set up, so you have these blinking lights with the different speed options, as well as the roll, camera, headless or normal mode, and you see the status symbol blinking. That's letting you know everything's ready. Power button as well. Alright guys, so now I'm at the park. I'm going to test the drone just to see how well it maneuvers, and now I'll show you how it looks on my iPhone, so you can see how well the camera works. Alright guys, so this is what it's going to look like with the camera from the drone. As you can see, you have a crystal clear quality. Now when I get home, I'm going to show you more in-depth detail on exactly how well it functions when you move it from side to side, on how well the delay is. Okay everyone, I'm back home with the drone. As you can see, I'm shooting from the drone straight onto my phone itself. The response time is very accurate, and there's hardly any delay. You might have a little bit of glitchiness depending on your Wi-Fi connection, but as far as stability, it's not too bad. Look at the Holystone HS110W FPV drone. Once again, huge shout out to Holystone for sending these out for review. If you want to pick one of these up, I'll leave a link in the description down below. They currently retail for $99.99 on Amazon, which is a pretty amazing deal, especially for how high quality of camera you get, as well as easiness of flying the drone. However, the joysticks on the controller are very sensitive, so make sure if you're a first time flyer, definitely keep the speed on speed 1, so that way you can get adjusted to how it maneuvers. I also found out over a few different runs that the joysticks are actually inverted for some reason. So if you want to go left, you go right, and then vice versa. Also same with up and down. And the throttle is also very responsive as well. So if you do just a quick little flick, it soars into the sky with minimal effort. Now the only feature I found out that doesn't work too well is the one key return. But as far as the one press to ascend and one press to land, that works flawlessly. And even when it lands, the propeller is automatically shut off, so that way there's no extra buttons that you have to press. And if you liked the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more future videos like this. As always, thanks so much for watching guys. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.